you guys, I love providing different perspectives, okay? And looking at angles in a situation. You can call me the cold cracker, And there's something that I heard someone say earlier this week I'm a lifelong learner, you guys. So I'm always listening to something and trying to expand my mind and et cetera, okay? So I heard someone say something, and Spirit told me something when they said that. And I was like, you know what? I got to share this with my channel and those that support my channel and come here to expand their minds. This young lady was talking about a situation that she was experiencing in a romantic relationship. And you know what she said? She said she was the last to know. The last to know about her partner's indiscretions, about her partner's betrayals, about her partner's lack of character. And, she felt like she was the last to know, you guys. And honestly, I want to challenge that notion. While it is true that there are times in our lives where we can be so up close on something that we don't see everything that's going on in the picture, but when you're up close, you do see enough, okay? So what I will say, or another perspective that I want to provide to that young lady and other people like that, is you're not the last to know per se, but you may be the last to step into acceptance about something. That's more of what I can see in those type of situations, because we're being given all these red flags and downloads. God is trying to nudge us like, wait a minute, you might want to pay attention to that. Or, our guts, where we are feeling a little uneasy about being around this person's energy, or something that they may be asking of us to do is not setting right with us, or we're recalling an interaction with them, and something shady, something ain't right. So I feel like we're not the last to know. And this channel focuses a lot on narcissistic abuse. Are we the last to know that this person was a narcissist? No, I just feel like we're the last to perhaps step out of resistance, because we're so vested. A lot of times we may be more vested in having things work out than being in reality. Okay? When we become more vested in, you know what? Yes, I desire this to happen. But I'm going to be in complete acceptance in, what it actually is. I may want this, but I need to see what it actually is, because I need to make moves in my life out of the truth, okay, to begin with. But I need to be able to stay into reality and not be just letting my emotions run off with me, right? So I need to not have the rosy colored glasses on. I need to be able to see things clearly. So yeah, you guys. So we're not the last to know, but we just can't have a resistance to the knowing. We can't be in resistance to, this being revealed to us. Be like, oh, I really don't want to see that, because, this was it. I never thought it wasn't going to be it. And then that makes you want to be in denial, which makes you then susceptible to being gaslighted. And then that sucks you further into a toxic situation. And then later you would have wished that you had just cut your losses sooner than later, because now there's more damage, more collateral damage, more things for you, a bigger deductible for you, right? To have to clean things up. Okay, you guys. So we're not the last to know. Oftentimes we're just the last to accept. We're the last to step out of resistance. Okay, you guys? So I just wanted to share that message. And sometimes I just got to dip in and share a message and dip out. And that's fine, because I'm not about overkill. I'm not about wasting my word or my time, right? So sometimes it's just a quick message and we in and we out. All right. If this resonates with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. If you want to come and increase your emotional maturity, learn about relationships, especially the ones that we have with ourselves, feel free to visit my website, lakiacrawford.com. I have all types of tools there. You can get no narc merchandise. All right. And then I have the Teespring down here as well. Really cool merchandise that you can rock. I've written 4 books, you guys, therapeutic books. You can get the ebook or hard copies at Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. You can also go to my website and purchase them, and you will get signed copies. All right, sent personally from me. With that being said, you guys, I still do offer personal one-on-one coaching. If you are struggling in your life, trying to get through this coronavirus situation, you need some additional emotional support, you can schedule a session on my website, you guys. It's a lot. It's a lot. And some people are experiencing this and narcissistic abuse on top of it. And that's even more of a burden. So if you're having struggles or issues, you don't have to go at it alone, you guys. You can go to my website and get that extra support. All right, I have all types of packages and deals, voice calls, FaceTime, email coaching as well. All right, I do run the 2 support groups over on Facebook, a private and a public one. You're free to take advantage of those as well. All right, with that being said, let go of needing to control everything, because guess what? We don't get to control everything in life. All right, it's okay to have desires and wants, and we need to be able to differentiate those from our needs. Okay, and then there's nothing wrong with daydreaming and fantasizing and trying to manifest and visualize this and plant the seeds and water it for this and that. But, we have to also be able to see where we are in the present and how far we may have to go. And we may need some liquidity with that, as far as, okay, I can still have that, but just not with them. See, once we say it has to be with that person for us to achieve it, for us to have it, then, we're putting limitations on it, because perhaps it is for you to have, just not with that person. A different name and a different face is going to be tied. Is going to bring that into your life. Okay. But ultimately, of course, we're going to start with bringing it into our own lives first and filling our own cups. Okay, you guys? And that's what I really feel like the coronavirus is pushing us to do. Learn how to be self-sufficient. Okay. I ordered my first nail drill because I'm getting deeper into nails. I've been wearing gel nails for years and years and years. So the UV light and the polishes to that, because I had a set on that I needed to take off, and the acrylic. So I really needed the nail drill. And by the time I thought about it, it's like, I guess every girl in America had, because it was like on back order and I had to wait. And I needed a refill, okay? But I've learned a lot, even more than I already knew, about the nail care and all that other stuff. And, thankful to have my nail drill, okay? I probably won't go to the nail shop like that once this whole thing is over. I won't need to, because I done bought the nail shop to my home with everything that I invested in, and it'll actually save me money down the line and now. But either way, I done digressed it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, okay? Show support. And it helps to grow the channel so that people who wouldn't have known about my channel gets to know. The more energy we put behind it, the more Amazon pushes it out there. All right. And these are the type of channels that you want out there, because there's lots of things that I wish I had known in hindsight. And I had to learn the hard way. But you don't always have to learn the hard way. You can seek and get wise counsel. Okay. With that being said, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Never give up on yourself. Continue to do the work. Until next time, please take care.